Alright, so the new RegCure Pro just became available by Logic, and I want to take you inside and show you a little bit about it, what it has to offer. And you can see here on the page, you can actually go here at regcurepro.org, and that should be on your screen big enough so where you can see it. If you want to go there, you can kind of follow along with me, and you can even download the free version, which I'm going to do here in just a minute. Now, the free version, just like all of Logic software, it'll let you install it and it'll run system scans on your computer, but it won't actually fix or repair them until you buy it. But the good thing about that is that you can actually see if there are issues wrong with your computer before you spend the money to get it fixed, because lots of times you may have issues and you don't need software for it. So here you can actually download it and check your computer first before you ever buy it. So if you want to go here, it's regcurepro.org. And just to give you an overview of the software just real quick, there's 5 main things that the software does. One, it fixes system errors. It cleans away system errors that causes freezing, crashes, slowness, and general poor PC performance. It restores speed and performance. And it does this through several different ways that we're going to look at here when we use the software. It also removes malware. Now, malware are viruses, things that are harmful to your computer, things that can hurt it, things that can slow it down, bog it down, things that are just on there to give you a big headache. And the new RegCure Pro will actually remove those. It improves your startup speed. If you're booting up your computer and if it takes forever to load, you can use the software to shut down a lot of those processes that are happening when your computer starts, allowing it to boot a lot faster. Defrag memory, and what this does, this will really increase the speed time that your computer performs. It cleans out a lot of unnecessary blank space on your hard drive, so everything is organized a lot better. So when you try to do something, the computer overall can read everything faster and access it more quickly. And then clean up your PC. It has tools where it can get rid of temporary files, junk files, and other clutter that slow you down. And it also deletes privacy files that contains confidential information. This way, if just by chance hackers get on your computer, you wouldn't have to worry about it, because the RegCure Pro will actually delete all those files and they wouldn't be able to have access to them. So if you want to go here and download it, I'm going to click on Download RegCure Pro. Now, I already downloaded it, but I'll just go ahead and show you. Just click download, and it's going to pop up where you want to save it. I've already saved it, but I'll go through it again. Okay, let's go ahead and install it. Next, I agree. I'll just do the default install. And let's go ahead and run it. Minimize this so you can see it. So here's the RegCure Pro. As soon as it starts, it's it shows here that I'm in the green, but by the time it goes through and checks for problems on my computer, it probably won't be, because I have to say it's been a while since I've done a thorough cleaning of my computer, so it's probably got a bunch of stuff on there that's bogging it down, which is one reason why I wanted to download RegCure Pro, just to see what kind of things that needs fixed on it, or things that can be improved to make my computer work a little bit faster. You can see it found 16 problems so far, and it dropped down in the yellow for my overall performance. Now, Logic, I don't know if you've ever used any of their products before, but I actually own quite a few of them, including data recovery software and many others. And you'll read online, a lot of these products have a lot of bad reviews, and I'm not even sure if a lot of these people who write these reviews owns the product or not, for the simple fact that every product that I've owned from them, I've just been very happy with. I've never had any kind of issues with them. They've all performed very well. I've never had conflicts with their software and any other I've had on my computer. And what my overall thought about that is it's probably Logic's competitors, and they're most likely paying people to put bad reviews up about their products. And that's something that a lot of companies do to each other. It's just a way to get word around, saying, this company's got bad products, or that company's got bad products, and they kind of fight it out online because they know that they can really cripple another company by doing that. So I don't know, maybe other people do have problems with it, but I've never had any issues with them. And you know, up here at the top you can even see that they're a Microsoft partner, so you know, their products are extremely well done. Okay, it's done here, and it says that there's 273 problems that require attention, and my performance is almost in the red. I don't have any malware, so that's good. But it looks like it can fix 79 issues there. It can boost speed a little bit, delete a lot of privacy files, and I have over 36.6 megabytes of junk files on here. So I'm going to get that fixed. I'm actually going to buy the software here shortly, but if I try to click Fix All, it's going to bring up pop-up. It says that you need to register your software. It's going to ask me for a license key, and I have to buy it first. So I will buy it here in just a minute. But before I do, let's go ahead and look through some of the other tools that's over here. You'll see Overview. And the overview just kind of shows you when your last scan was, the problems it detected, how your overall performance is, and when it scans, what do you want it to scan. And I would recommend leaving all these checked if you want it to perform best. Restore, it'll automatically set up restore points for you on your computer. So if something does happen to your computer, if you install something and it causes your computer to crash and not perform right, you can actually click on one of these, click restore, and it'll take you back to before you installed that so your computer works again. You go to tools, it's got a process manager, and I can't use that till I buy it either, so it looks like I'm going to have to go ahead and buy it before I can show you some of these. Here's a startup manager. Now this is really neat because if your computer's taking forever to load up, the startup manager allows you to delete files or programs that boot up when your computer boots up. And what this does is it removes all these additional tools that are trying to load when your computer loads, so your computer boots up a lot faster. Now malware can also play a big part in how fast your computer boots, and the RegCure Pro also gets rid of malware. We've got File Manager. What this does, if you enter an extension to a file, it'll actually show you tools you can use to access it. Just for example, if we do like a PDF file, which is for Adobe, click Find Software, it's going to tell you that it takes Adobe Reader, and you can download it here. So if you got files on your computer that you don't know what the extension is on it, you know, like what does that do, and you can just type it in here, click Find Software, and it'll tell you the tools you need to access that file with. Defrag, can't use that unless we buy it. That just defrags your hard drive. It puts everything in a nice neat order so everything can run better. And BHO, this is a browser or helper objects, and what these are things that get installed on your browser, and it can really slow down your browsing experience. If you're on the internet and it takes forever to go somewhere, or you're constantly getting pop-ups and ads and all that junk, that's what this does. And you can select these and you can disable them, and it will knock out all those, and you'll be able to browse the internet a lot better again. And then it's got settings, and I'm not going to go through all these. I'll just kind of go through here so you can see them, where you can schedule scans, settings for your registry scanner, privacy settings, what do you want it to clear out when it's cleaning out junk files, ignore settings, view and remove ignored items, I'm not sure what that is, and junk settings. Not sure what that is. Select the folders and extensions you would like to scan for when performing a junk file scan. Okay, we'll just leave those in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, obviously I got to let it run through again since I didn't fix it to begin with, but I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to let this go through again and scan my computer, and then I'm going to purchase it. And after I purchase it, I will show you how it works to fix all these problems. Okay, so it's done scanning again. I'm going to go to Fix All. We're going to go to Register Your Software. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and enter my information. I'm going to pause the video until I do this. Okay, and after I just filled out that information, it took me to a page here where I can save $10 instantly, and this is pretty common with Logic. Most of the time when you buy one of their products, they're going to have some kind of a coupon. If you can get the $10 off coupon, that's great. I advise you to jump on it. And especially when they have this offer down here at the bottom, you'll see yes, include web browser and cleaning optimization for only $10 more. I actually paid, it says here that it's $39.97 right there, but I think that I paid like $29.97 for it. But if you can add it on to this for only $9.97 more, for $10 more, to help clean out a lot of your web browsing information, and it'll make your whole internet experience a lot better, I'd recommend to go ahead and do that. But for one computer it's $29.97. And then if you want to add it on to more computers than that for additional licenses, you can see the prices here. For two computers is $49.97, 3 computers is $69.97. So I'm just going to do for the one computer, and I'm going to pay via PayPal. So I'm going to pause the video until I do that. Okay, so I just made the purchase, and just to inform you, after you make the purchase of the software, it's going to take you to a page where there's a big green banner that says call us to activate your software. You do not have to call them to activate your software. Just find the license key on that page and put it in your software. That's all you have to do, because if you do call them, like I said, they do have great products, but if you call them, they're going to try to sell you those other products, and I believe that's the whole purpose, that they try to get you to do that, because there's no reason why you have to call them to actually activate the software. So with that said, I went ahead and just entered my activation code. So now we're going to go ahead and go to Fix All. Now it says cleaning your computer, please wait while it cleans your items, and we're going to go ahead and give it a minute. Once again, I'm going to pause the video because I'm just about out of time, and we'll let it finish. Okay, it only took a little over a minute, and it says to finish cleaning, the system needs to be rebooted. Would you like to reboot now? And I'm going to say no. So all 273 items were fixed. Basically, it went through and shredded everything in my recycle bin and my junk files, my privacy files. It got rid of all that. It fixed any registry errors I had. It done all that. It took maybe a couple minutes to scan and less than 2 minutes to fix everything. So in about 3 minutes, 4 minutes at the most, it totally cleaned out my whole computer for me. And so you can check it out at RegCurePro.org. And just real quick, let's go back over here. Since I bought it now, we can go in here and see these files. Okay, the process manager, and what this does, it allows you to terminate unwanted processes to help speed up your computer. So if there's a lot of things running on your computer that you don't want to be running, you can terminate them here. And they give you a little key codes up here telling you what the files are, if they're system files, if they're user installed, or if you installed them, even if they're malware. And you can go down through here and kind of look through there. Now, if you don't know what they are, I wouldn't recommend deleting them. If they show as malware, I would. But if they're system files, I wouldn't bother them. If they're user installed files, those can most of those can be disabled. I'm not going to tell you for sure because your computer may be different from mine, but it simply allows you to terminate the processes, which means that it's going to have less things running in the background, and it's going to give you or your computer more of that overall speed and performance to run. So that's my review on RegCure Pro. Check it out at RegCurePro.org. Go ahead and download it. Like I said, you can download it for free and scan your computer just to see if it is something that you actually need before you do buy it. And it's only $29.97. It's a great investment. Has a lot of extra tools with it. And that's about it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please like the video underneath and share it with your friends and let them know about this tool. It's a great way to keep their computer clean. And wish you the best with it.